Hello, my name is Riley Smith, and I will be discussing the documentary that we watched in class called The Business of Being Born. I will also discuss the differences between a hospital birth and a home birth for the mother and child. So, a hospital birth, many women think this is the natural way to have a birth, but it is completely not. Many women will just they'll go into labor and they'll just immediately go to the hospital because they believe that's exactly where you're supposed to go. When many times it's a lot safer to just stay at home and have a midwife perform your birth. And that is much more natural too. So in a hospital, whenever you're giving birth, the mother is in serious pain because of her contractions and everything that has to do with labor. So they'll give the mother an epidural, which slows down her pain and everything, but it also slows down the labor, and that's not good for hospitals because hospitals want you in and out whenever you're giving birth. And so in order to speed up your birth, they'll give you a medicine or drug called Pitocin, and this is completely contradicting to epidurals. So it might speed up the labor process, but it will severely bring more pain to the mother because the epidural is completely canceled out pretty much. And so that is one way of having a baby in a hospital. The other way is having a cesarean section or a C-section. And many women today are having elective C-sections, and one thing that I learned from the documentary about the business of being born is it is actually serious and major surgery for a woman to go through cesarean section surgery. It's very dangerous for the mother, it's very dangerous for the baby, and there's many downfalls to it. And it's almost becoming like plastic surgery. It's becoming popular, and women are choosing to do that instead of just going through the pain of labor or whatever they think of, because many women think of labor as you're screaming, you're in pain, you have to push a whole baby out and people are yelling at you and there's random strangers in the room. But a home birth, you have your midwife who is a certified nurse and knows exactly how to perform these births. And she comes in and she makes you comfortable, and you're in your own home, which is a great thing. And you have your partner or husband or whatever, and it's much more calm and peaceful. And right whenever the baby is born, you are united with your baby, which is something hospitals almost never do. Once the baby is born, they usually take the baby right away, right whenever it comes out of the mother, takes it to another room, and then the doctors follow with the baby, and you're left all alone in a hospital room by yourself, which is actually very traumatic and has very harsh side effects for the mother. So home births have much better mortality rates. They lose very few women, and women don't even know that this is an option. They go to the hospital for their checkups whenever they're pregnant and everything, but no one tells them that, oh, well, let me tell you all your options, because you don't have to have a baby in the hospital. You can have it in your own home, which is amazing. But many women are uneducated about home births, and I believe that we need to educate women and educate everyone, not just women, like doctors and nurses and everyone, and even husbands, because husbands could suggest this to their wives. They could be like, hey, you could have a home birth and be much more better. So I believe that many people should start learning about home births so they can possibly have a home birth and have a better relationship with their baby. And that is my talk for today.